Hi everyone, I'm Chris, and today I have a confession to make. It's something that I've been thinking a lot lately, and it's the fact that I've been building products for a while now, professionally, but also side projects that I have. And the latest one that I was working on, it's called Fluent.io, which is basically an app that allows people to help learn a new language using YouTube. The idea it was pretty cool, I think, but I couldn't find any way to monetize that project, and it's been taking a lot of time from me when it comes to maintenance, when it comes to like adding new features and stuff. So I failed basically at that. So I'm gonna leave that project alone, and I'm gonna move on to different thing. But I've been thinking a lot about like what did I did wrong, and the lessons that I learned from that. And one of the things that I learned from that is the fact that I spent a lot of time building that project before releasing it, probably more than a year, maybe even um, because I was building a lot of features, but I also was building, the backend features to add new videos as an admin and to sort of like update like captions and stuff like that, like manually update those captions because sometimes captions were um, slightly off. But I spent a lot of time doing things that like I really didn't have to do it because it didn't provide any value to users, right? Well, I mean, it provided value to me as an admin, but like I build like an admin system for users and like for the videos and like many other things like user profiles, like things like even a chat that nobody used really, like a few people use it, but mostly like no one. So I made a lot of mistakes on that project, and it's something that I want to change now. I want to start a new project now. Now that we're on the holidays, I have some time available that I can use, and I'm gonna spend only 10 days. 10 days that I'm going to commit a few hours every day because I work. I have a job, and I can only commit a few hours. Um, after putting the kids to bed and everything, I can only commit like 3, maybe 4 hours, and that's a stretch. Um, but the idea is to build something in 10 days. And what I'm going to build is an app that I had this idea for so many years, maybe since 2010, probably. But at the time, I didn't have the skills. I believe I do have the technical skills now to pull it off. But let's see how it goes. And here's the idea. It's a pretty simple idea, really. It's gonna be an app for people that are learning a new instrument, right? Like it could be like a violin, cello, flute, trumpet, uh, whatever it is, but piano because piano it's a different thing. But like any of these string instruments or like instruments that only played a single note. I know like violin you can play like more than one note at a time, but that's like more complex, that requires more skill. But no, the app's not going to focus on that. It's just going to focus on a single node. So here are the mockups. Basically, after the landing page, it's going to send user to this page right here where people will be able to select their level, beginner, intermediate, advanced. And based on that selection, I'm going to show like different music options that they can select, like if it's basic, Twinkle Twinkle Bell, or like something else, like really basic. If it's intermediate, like other kind of songs, more difficult song, and some instructions. And finally, I'm gonna show the music, the sheet music, and the music is gonna be moving from one side to the other, uh, but at the beats of the music, right? So there's gonna be like a bar in here, like you can see the bar right here, and this one is going to show like which note the user needs to play in their instrument, right? Like if they have a violin, they need to play that note, and if they play the right note, then I'm gonna like add score like 5 points, and I'm gonna color the note in green or in red. Based on that, there's gonna be like a few more options. And then once they complete the whole song, I'm gonna show this modal window with basically some information about how they did, about like the notes that they played right, the score. They can even try it again or more songs. If they are logged out, if they haven't signed up yet, I'm gonna show the sign up. But if not, then they will go directly to the catalog of music, which I'm gonna have like different like playlists kind of thing, like classical, 80s, rock, like many different kinds of music that I'm gonna have in here. Additionally, I could add like statistics, like just to let people know how many times they've been practicing a week, a month, something like that. But for the first day, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to focus on this screen right here, which is basically evaluating the node that is the user is playing. And how am I going to do that? Well, I'm going to use machine learning for this. TensorFlow, to be precise. I've been learning the TensorFlow for a year or so, and I think I think I can do this. But basically, I'm gonna read the microphone from users. Of course, I need to provide permissions and all that. So I'm gonna read the microphone, and then based on that, I'm gonna send like chunks of sound to the model, and the model is gonna check the pitch. It's just basically gonna give me the pitch of that specific sound. All right, and based on that, I'm gonna get the pitch, and then I'm gonna evaluate if the given pitch is the one that I'm expecting, and then that's all I need to do. The most challenging thing in here is getting that pitch, right? That's, I think, like by far that's the most difficult thing in this whole project. If I get that right, then I think I can pull everything off, and that would be great. When it comes to the music here, initially I'll be adding like classical music, specifically those that are not copyrighted. And hopefully the idea would be like for people to upload arrangements, so I don't have like copyright issues. um, like anybody would be able to upload like different music sheet. But initially, um, I mean, that's in the long run. That I'm not gonna work on that. Like, I learn from my mistakes. I'm gonna focus on the most important thing and one thing at a time, and I'm gonna be building more features eventually. As I said, I don't want to spend a lot of time on this. I'm going to spend only 10 days to make sure I'm getting some progress. I'm going to be posting in Twitter, now X, by the way. And here on YouTube, I'm gonna be posting more details about the implementation, technical details, and talk about more the project. In Twitter, it's like super quick, and also I'm uploading videos to TikTok, and those are like really quick videos. For the for the tech, I already said I'm gonna use TensorFlow to evaluate the pitch, to get the pitch. But I'm gonna use React obviously because that's the tool that I know the most, and I'm very comfortable when it comes to React, JavaScript, and I'm gonna use Supabase for to handle the database. I'm gonna host on Vercel, and I am going to use Next.js, which all of these are tools that I know because I don't want to spend time on finding out, like something is not working, I have an issue. No, I don't want to spend any time on that. I'm going to buy everything I can as well. I don't want to build sign up flows. I don't want to build any of that. I'm just going to build one single thing, and I'm going to build that right. So, you're welcome to join and leave in the comments what songs would you like to see. Initially in the catalog of sheet music, I'm just gonna have like 10 songs or something like that, no more than that, because I don't think I'll have the time to upload like many songs in there. So that's all, guys. I hope you can follow my journey, and we can all learn from this experience. Bye.